Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, my dear principal, the teachers, the students, and the dignitaries who are here. And it is an honor to talk to you, and especially patiently listening to children is a term that we always use. There was no need for patience to listen to these children. Give a round of applause for these students. Well done, they're doing a good job. In fact, whenever I go to school, when I see the Montessori, the KG 1 and 2, I would like to join them. The teachers are so nice, the children are so good, and also the classroom is so nice. But they reject them because of my age. And definitely, if I try to your class to enter, they will reject me because I'm not qualified to you. I can see your qualification in your performance. And I think you all deserve a second round of applause for that. And who will reject me is not you, but the principal. And the principal have done a tremendous job, and we have selected the best of the best principals to be there. Nothing comes right if the driving seat is taken by the right people. And we must give a round of applause for the principal there and Mr. Technique for the leadership. And also the teachers, and your hard work is evident in their performance. And whenever I go to school, they talk to me, some teachers, and they come and say, sir. So yesterday or so I was thinking, why do they say sir to me? Because I went one time and I asked my father, what does it mean by sir? Who gets the word sir in front? So I was a cashier at Sri Lanka Hotel. I remember Sir Godfrey was coming in. And then he said, when you get a knighthood, you talk to them as sir. I don't know why they call me sir as well. But I'm nothing. Do not judge me by being the chairman of the school. I did nothing but teaming together. I had a good team of people who gathered with me. Saman is there, Mr. Hansari is there, Gamagi is not here. But there are people who gathered together to form this school. Give a round of applause for these people. They deserve a round of applause. I am Sir Saman, Sir Hasari, Sir Gamagi. Now, we have come a long journey. I was never prepared for a speech because I didn't have much time because there were so many other things happening. And I have different shoes to take it at different times. I'm also the manager of the hotel for the last 27 years, chairman of the school for the last 15 years. Since 2006, I am the CEO of the BBQ group. But many of you don't know that I am holding that position as well. Because do not judge people by what they say and what is titled. Judge people by what they do. This is what is important. And coming to the chief guest, thank you very much, Mr. Bhatia, for taking our invitation and being here. That inspirational talk is very important. That inspirational talk is very important for children. It has, we need to talk this type of speeches to children over and over again. This had to happen in the classroom. This had to happen at home, in forums, all the time. Sometimes children are not so keen to listen to them. But these are what takes you fast to the society. So thank you for the inspirational speech. It took them to think from the past experience of many people who have been successful and what they want to be in the future. And I want to give a bit of advice to the parents. And your children are heavily talented. You have seen them here. But I'm not sure you know that as much that you should know about your children. This is for sure. I know you don't know. Not even teachers. the Maria Montessori method. By Maria Montessori method, it explained from the kid's time, the most important part of a teacher is to observe what is his talent is all about. Your children are immensely talented. I was always quoting these days, the program of CATS is here in town. The program of CATS, the person who came up with this CATS program, he was also a troublemaker in school. He was taken to a psychiatrist and couldn't find, I'll make it short, later on the psychiatrist, he couldn't find anything wrong. While going out of the psychiatrist's office, he saw dancing for the music. Then they called again and said, though he had something difficulty and sitting and listening in the class, he will be one day a great dancer. He ended up with the academy for dancers and drum. So this is how, as Mr. Bhatia rightly explained, children can have diverse areas of competencies that they can take it upon. Some look like challenges, but I consider those are opportunities. Huge opportunities are in the world. It is not challenges as such when they are built nicely in the school. The building talent is the most important. And some parents sometimes take a slow step with your children. And they say, no, don't do that because you have to complete this. And the teachers also say, let's finish the exam and do this one. It's not the case. And what about the parents? Take these women at home, they answer the telephone, they cook at the same time, they put the radio at the same time, they go and give a wash to the dog at the same time. They are multitaskers. They do at home, but they don't let the children do it. Give them an opportunity. I always tell, do not stop one and go to the other, because world don't stay for them. We have to go to the world. Give them opportunities as much and experience in school so that they will be molded as multitaskers to achieve. So talent is something that we have to build. So these are fantastic opportunities to stage. Tomorrow we have in the school a drama, and it is called The Two Countries Tale or something like that. Yeah, Tale of Two Countries, yes. So I hope you will attend for that. This is again a type of a documentary, and Ashanti is going to perform in that. He's a famous singer. So because we want to blend it and show them the models, role models to follow, and come up to the heights that we want these children one day to be. So coming to another area, talent is one. We as elderly people today who schooled in 70s, 60s or 80s, we are getting sandwiched in two different worlds. And Mr. Tajuddin Singh, he is in one world, which is a virtual world, and we are always still in the ground here. So there is a virtual world, and the real world which we talk about is there. We are in sandwich. And we have to be the leaders to these children. So either we give them an opportunity in the virtual world, or we tell them live like we did with our forefathers. So this is a big argument today going in every aspect. And I attended a nice program, digital transformation. You use the word digital transformation. And we are in a digital transformation era. Everybody is looking at it. I have ICT specialists here, Mr. Indika. Now, this is the digital transformation era. So we have to think what our children are going to select. Some of you slow down sometime in saying, no, I do not want you to use that gadget and all that. So we are on digital transformation is concerned, the school is having in about a month's time, or 27th, somewhere in next month. We have the Khan. So I hope you will come for that. We will give opportunities, even a child's remote car to be performed there, because we want them to use it. We want them to put it in competitions, not to just have a toy at home. There are houses, I'm sure, You will find it toys which you bought it at age 4 is still there stacked in the almirah. We don't want it there. That toy have to be used. He have to be given a chance to challenge, competition, get into the mood of challenging the world. This is what we wanted in that IT company. So this is what we're looking at. Mr. Tajuddin became somebody because he took the virtual world as his place to be. And that's how we have to select and give opportunities to children. Now, coming to this virtual world, I attended that seminar, which is called, this is going to, because I want to talk to all the audience, so teachers are here. So, this was the digital transformation of the school. Now, we are into that. A lot of argument here. The parents would ask, we have grade 7 now, in the school, which is using no paper for science, mathematics and English. And also we selected the new set of books, which is from Pearson series, and we are going on active learning process. So heavily computer is used by children. Now, when we change to this, there is a shock parents get it, there is a shock to children, there is a shock to teachers. But we have to wait and take it, the best essence of it in the benefit of children. Now, the digital transformation era will lead to where? The ultimate, I'll make it short, you will have teacher replaced by the computer. Some of you already is doing MBA online. Probably without the line also you will do it. Okay, so this is replace the teacher by that. So I was listening to that. So they were talking about gadgets, mobile applications, the applications that you can use it and all this. The second one is your book that you say is compensated with the e-book. So no more books, no more teachers. So I raised the hand and I asked, I have a driver in my hotel, and I asked him, what are you doing here? I am earning here to educate my child. So what do you want by education? What is your ultimate goal? I do not want a doctor or a proctor or whatever. I want a good man. The goodness. Where in the computer the goodness and this virtual world where the goodness is there, and it has become very expensive. I talked to them and those packages that they have made is equal to any school. It doesn't range different prices. For Doha College it's the same price, for Sri Lankan school it's the same price. So I said some of these equipment, some of these models that you have come from is not going to be for all societies. You are depriving many children from that. We are lucky today with these students. If they would have studied in Sri Lanka, some of the things that we offer in our school, they will not get it. And from the slab that we charge to a student, something like 850 per month, the next slab of in a school fee is 3,800 riyals. In Doha College, the rent may be around school fees maybe about 7,000 to 8,000 riyals for a month. And we were able to provide them probably the minimum, the virtual world to them. It's not minimum, we are somewhere, I'll tell you. So, they are lucky. If they were in Sri Lanka, they wouldn't have got it. More than that, they are united as a family here. The goodness is developed in the school. We say discipline one, education second in the school. Because uneducated man can be educated, as he said even later. In 62 you can be educated. You can start a business later. But a bad man to make it good is not easy. Countries are the same. If your moral values is deprived, then you will not be able to take back. Economy going back, you can take it back. So we have to safeguard, and we have to understand what we are doing as educationists. And one of the presentation I saw, they were talking about, it was about when we talking tax and education. Education have become a commercial aspect. It has become so commercial. And it is slowly taking out of many talented children born to be somebody, and he will never be that, because education is far from them. We have to safeguard. I am thankful to the economics teacher grooming with these children about tax. So I will not go further about talking virtual, because I took the virtual world because of you, and you have ample opportunities, but be good. This is what is most important. And it is very expensive, and some of them have lost many jobs. Millions of jobs have lost because of virtual world. There is a way to see. Every good thing have a bad side as well. So we have to see how best we can find the equilibrium in society. Now coming to it, because it was a business barbecue day, I thought I will talk a bit of business as well. And someone is a colleague of mine, we studied together in a course, MBA. And I was invited to be a guest speaker on Indian business society. And I didn't know what to talk, and suddenly clicked me. I was trying to create a business model. You know, business models are there, like the SWOT analysis and SWOT pestle and all this. I created my own model, which is called cricketing model. As you have Indian gentlemen here, plus many of you know cricket. That model is something like this. There are 4 words that I selected in that model. Putting together, you can be very successful in business launching. The first one is, as you launch a business, the pace is very important. How in the cricket the pace came, if you remember, when we won the first World Cup Sri Lanka, we had Kalvitaran and Jayasuri opening. That was something new introduced to the cricket. The pace of the business is very important. It is the same, the pace of children upbringing is very important. You can't kill the time. Time is not with you, it perish. If you don't do it on time, you're finished. It is the same with the school, Sri Lankan school. We always look the space to do. Sometimes we add 2-3 classes same time to reach the grade 12. Now is the time the children who join the Montessori is going to sit for their A-level. Right now, this is the time. Peshida was the first child who joined the school, and he's going to sit for A-levels. I'm sure he's going to bring good results for me. Give a round of applause to that girl. His eyes will be around. Now, the pace of the things, business that you do is very important. Then in the World Cup that we won, the cricket team had another good feature. And we had the captain, he selected the best team, a balanced team to play. Whom you select to work with, make the success in business. This is the second part of my model. And in the school, I did the same thing. We had 16 board members, but we had a steering team committee which was operating 4 people. This is the core of the board. They ran the business. And we became successful. And in this business model, there is a difference with all other businesses. Because it was something new. When somebody called me entrepreneur, I was wondering why. Because it was a business, the school was a business. But that business didn't have profit gearing situation. Our complete investment of ours was to develop the talent of the children. So, businesses that you do, investment on return, but our case is investment on talent. So this is the theory. We never took $1 as a profit from the organization. This is a not-profit organization. So people is very important in business. And third one, as my Indian friend is here, Tajuddin Singh, I have not only to quote the Sri Lankans. So we know world famous cricketer, all of you know Tendulkar. With him, I have the third model of cricket. In my model, the third important part of the model, which is called conquest. He conquered most of the records in batting which was there. And in business, I'm sure you started with one model of business in virtually, and you add, and you had many others. It is the same thing with our school. We started with 13 children with a Montessori. We add, and probably we are thinking of now not one school but 2 or 3 or 4. This is how it goes. It is conquest. How deeply you can penetrate the society and the market. These are. The fourth one is having, the most important thing is business is to have the climate right. We were talking about legal aspect, the economic part of it in business, the children was talking about. These are very important ones. So equal opportunities have to be created by the government, and also in organizations. When it comes to children, we have to give equal opportunities to children. And backstabbing and all these politics is there in society. Even in schools you find it among teachers. So we try to find the best way to give equal opportunities even to teachers. Some teachers block the others. We give them opportunity. We open the doors for them. It is the same with the children. Some children will be deprived, and sometimes favorism comes with teachers. We say stop that. Make sure that everybody gets the fairness in business. In the cricket, they call the fair pitch to play. You cannot have one pitch to one team and another pitch to another team. This is the business model that I created. Give a round of applause for Kumudhu Fonseca. That is my own model. And with this word, and I'm thanking all of you, and probably don't write this model in your answer papers, you get 0. Because nobody have heard about it. It's only you can say, at Mercure Grand Hotel, Riyadh room, some bloody idiot called Kumudhu Fonseca said. Okay? So, today I thought what I can talk, I was listening to all of you and try to summarize everything, and I hope I touch all of you in my speech, and I'm very thankful, and I'm looking forward you participate in our other events, and I inspire you to be with children and build a better world for our children to come. Thank you very much.